Hello, my name is Sam Felton and welcome to another weekday wake up workout on Smash the Fat Live. Today is the last week of week 1, so that means the workouts are slightly less intense. So on today's workout we're just going to be doing 20 seconds squats, 10 seconds rest, 20 seconds of hip extensions, 10 seconds rest, repeat 4 times, taking 4 minutes. So you can at least get a little bit of exercise in today. So quickly, demonstrations. If you haven't seen a squat before, feet shoulder width apart, hands on your head or on your hips, but ideally on your head, and then pushing that bum back first. And you see it's like I'm pushing my bum up against the wall, and then I slide down the wall, and ideally I want to get it so that my thigh bone is parallel to the floor at least, or if not, just a little bit below would be ideal. And if you look slightly up, as you go down, just puts your back in a better position. Cool. Number 2, hip extension. That's lying down on the ground, heels to bum, pushing up through with the hips, squeezing the bum cheeks tight, bracing the abs. You can just hold it here, or if you fancy it, you can kick the legs out one at a time, like so. That just takes it up a notch a little bit. Cool. So obviously today is leg focus, so we're going to be making those buns of steel. There we go. Anyway, so just before you start, make sure that you use the warm up and cool down video below. Feel free to use our Spotify playlist for your music. It's got all the counting on top of it. And finally, make sure that you've got a bottle of water on hand as well. Hydration is the only way. Cool. So they're ready this morning. So starting off, sorry, need to start the music. I think that siren put me off.
3.
Start off with squats. So it's nice and simple. Just make sure that you push the button back and down. Just focus on good technique. If you want, put a chair behind you. Or better yet, put a beanbag on the floor and make sure that you touch your bum to the top of it. There we go, last one. Hip extension next. Heels to bum, pushing up through the hips. Just make sure that belly button's right to the ceiling. There we go. 1 down, 3 to go. Squats. Now to make these squats harder, narrow your stance, but if you want to make them easier, you can widen your stance and turn your toes slightly out. And people sometimes get confused with a squat. It's actually a bend of the hips rather than the knees. You don't bend the knees first, you bend the hips first. And it's a byproduct that your knees bend. Good. This is the halfway. Don't have to kick the legs out, you can just hold it there with both feet normally. There we go, halfway. 2 down, 2 to go. And make sure that you're trying to point those knees out to the little toes as you go down. Slightly push your knees down, it allows your hips to fall within the width of your feet. That's why it makes it harder when you give it a narrower stance. There we go. 3 down. Just one more now. One more. Last minute. Make sure that you're still slightly looking up. You can even curl the toes up as you come back up. Or when you go down, sorry, that was meant to be. So curl them as you go down. Just keeps your balance nice and centred. Last one then. Here we go, the music's getting more intense. I can feel it. Starting to feel my hamstrings now. There we go, last bit. There we go, all done. So, let me know how you got on with today's leg-focused weekday wake-up workout using the Facebook comments below. If you've got any questions at all, particularly on nutrition, I've started, I don't know if you've seen Eat the Fat Diet Club here in London. It's gone really, really well last week, and we're just going to keep the momentum going and get it rolled out across the country at all the different locations of Smash the Fat. And the most important thing is it's all scientifically proven, unlike some other diet clubs. So yes, you'll hopefully see that across the country. Anyway, hope you have a cracking weekend. Don't know what the weather's like, but hopefully it's very, very nice. So be well and smash it out, guys.